Give them the good option.
For a reverse sweep, it has to once again come from this Gangplank Elise combination that did so much work in the previous game.
Did very, very well. So if you think SK with Elise once again can take this to a game 5 and keep the reverse sweep alive, hashtag SK win. Or if you think GAMERS2 are going to unstoppable force their way into the LCS, hashtag G2 win if they are your choice to get into the 2016 spring split.
Seeing that being cast, so I'm not entirely sure when that happened. Let's take a look. Freddy's going to get the local gold with Candy in just a second here. Yeah, the theoretical cost of that play could have been too high.
Yeah.
And Fire at Will is the upgrade that Freddy has decided on. On the Hunt has been used by Jesse as the teleport completes. Here comes Smitty. He's found Fox. Chaos Storm is out. CandyPanda forced to flash away. He's in trouble. They traded 1-for-1. Mid laners are down. Svenskeren again, not tanky enough. He's forced away. Noxiak's Unbreakable Will's keeping them busy. It's an even trade, but everybody is low. GAMERS2 lower than SK Gaming.
His only hope here is to leap in and try and get the smite from SK. He got it!
He steals it! Kikis shows up in the 4th game to steal Dragon number 3. That's the first time he has battled with Spin and won. Noxiak knocks Kikis up in the air. Kikis is going to be able to jump away, but he doesn't have the evolved leap.
Very dangerous game to play is that, well, as long as our carries don't get hit, but, man, that damage.
And that's the risk. Now, what does the chunk on Svenskeren equate to? 1 boomerang blade. Kikis, he's got an isolated CandyPanda, and he's got a teleported giant piece of rock. The Shamrock comes in, and it finds the Earth Rider. A 2-man pulverize will buy time, but it will not buy enough. We do see a leap away from Kikis. Unbreakable Will was held on. Chaos Storm comes out, and it gets the flash from PerkZ. On the Hunt is out, and they're hunting for Noxiak's life. Unbreakable Will should buy time, flashes away from the death sentence, maybe even more valuable losing the flash than it was getting the kill. This should be Dragon number 4 for GAMERS2. If they are uncontested. PerkZ, Shockwave was used a little while ago. Does have Cleanse available. There's no mana on Fox, and he doesn't need it. He sends a message and kills PerkZ 1v1. Doesn't have a sweep or a pink ward. We'll find Freddy. Death Sentence doesn't connect. Hybrid, that's the shot you wanted to hit. But look how much damage Freddy takes. And that is the cannon barrage down. It's not down yet. If you look up on the top, you can see Kikis pulling away members of SK. SmittyJ gets focused by Noxiak and Fox. The front line from GAMERS2 is down. Push the wave out. SK feel they are safe in this Baron call. There is a Shockwave available from PerkZ, and we see the Unbreakable Force. The Shockwave comes down. Baron secured by SK. SmittyJ gets the Undead Force. They catch CandyPanda with a death sentence, and one more swing of the whip. They take him down. Freddy's out as well. Svenskeren and Fox are all that stand. Sven is down 4 members. SK have not learned from their summer split mistakes.
And if you only have Baron on your support, it's not going to be enough to properly utilize the buff in this kind of composition. They lose an inhibitor for it with Dragon 5 on the horizon. It boggles my mind as to why SK were just all in on the Dragon in a situation where they're fighting for their LCS career.
Well, let's see if GAMERS2 get punished. They did get the objective. They now have super minions to control the map. Back on the side lane, on the Hunt is up. Everybody from GAMERS2 is there. Fox goes golden. That was a flash from CandyPanda. He gets away this time. PerkZ is in trouble. The Shockwave didn't even finish the animation, and this is a bad fight. GAMERS2 make the same mistake they did earlier in the series. Kikis has found Fox, but it simply will not matter. Dragon's up in 20 seconds. 3-for-1. GAMERS2, you overcommitted for that fight. And this will give SK a chance. Kikis should be able to get away with this one. Laser's going to burn him down. She turns back. This is going to be cheeky. Gets spotted, and Candy gets the kill.
If Jesse can take this Dragon just with a... Oh.
No, too early.
It was...
You had to try.
Credit for trying.
Buff. I think that was stolen by PerkZ? No, Candy actually got it. PerkZ had his own. Shockwave is ready. Fox is down. Out of position. A death sentence from Hybrid. does exactly as the name suggests.
Remember that inhibitor is exposed from the play earlier at the Baron. Oh, SK.
That's a two-man knockup and shockwave. Freddy flashed away from the shockwave though, and all of the damage is coming out. Cannon Barrage and Chaos Storm. Smitty will be the first one to fall. Kikis will follow shortly. He manages to leap away and stay alive a few seconds longer. They try to top for support. Freddy gets hooked, but nobody can follow up. They've killed Jesse as well. We do see a kill back, at least from PerkZ and Candy. Looks like he's going to run him down. That rocket does not connect. 4 for 2. Come on, Protect comes out. Attack and Dissonance not going to be enough. What can SK get? They win another team fight.
And they're looking for mid tower for it as well. They're looking to even up the exposed inhibitors. Still 35 seconds on most of GAMERS2. They should be able to push this one down with the Gangplank, look for the inhibitor for themselves, and then back away, potentially for the Baron. It has not been their friend in this series, but this one would be a little bit safer than before.
It would be a little bit indeed. 20 seconds before everybody else is up for GAMERS2. Theirs up. If they want to find a target. Dragon's been started. Hybrid got caught. Cannon Barrage is up. PerkZ is exhausted. The Shockwave will not deal the damage, and he's already down before it can get secured. That's a good unstoppable force, but it's too little and too late. 3 members of GAMERS2 are down. Dragon number 2 goes to SK. And Kikis uses his flash to get away, not able to steal with those Void Spikes. SK, are they? They're looking to finish.
They're going to end. At this point, G2 were just too greedy looking for that 5th dragon of the game, and it is going to cost them the game and take us to a game number 5 as SK are hanging on here just by their fingertips to stay in the LCS.
Unbelievable mental fortitude from SK Gaming. I had written them off after that Baron fight, but SK go 2-2 and force this series to go all the way.